His name was Andy. Said he wanted the dream. Said he was ready to chase it, commit. But something didn't add up. He said he didn't have the time, then claimed he didn't have the money. But the shine on those Nikes and the gleam on that 50K car, well, that told a whole different story. Oh yeah, Andy had problems, all right. But it wasn't time. And it sure as hell wasn't money. See, I've met Andys before, and I know both of their real problems. Stick around, kid, and I'll make it crystal clear for you. Now I want to start this off by saying I am not here to mock Andy. I love Andy and I love all of you guys. And I want nothing more than to see Everywhere the Creative succeed. I'm actually here doing this show the way I'm doing it because I've seen this story before. And maybe you've lived some version of it yourself. I know that I have when I first started off and before I learned how to break out. Now, Andy says he doesn't have the time, but if you look at his social feeds, it says a whole different story. He's spending 4 nights a week out with friends, he's watching the game, drinking his favorite beverages, and he's talking to them about how someday he'll follow his dream. And then Andy says, well, I don't have the money to go along with it, but he's driving a car that honestly costs more than most film school tuitions. He's wearing designer sneakers worth hundreds, if not thousands, and he's got a couple $1,000s in jewelry on him. Now listen, I'm not against nice things, but I am very much against things that steal your dreams, lies that steal your dreams, especially when those are the lies that we tell ourselves. So here's the truth. Andy's problem is fear. Fear that if he actually tried, he might fail. Or worse, fear that if he doesn't fail, now he's got no excuses left. So he builds a life that looks successful from the outside. It looks really great. But inside, he's stuck behind fear, stuck behind perfectionism, behind shame, behind stories he never meant to write, but somehow he still believes. Now, maybe you know some of this feeling too. Now, Andy, I'm going to say this with love because I wore the same mask once, and I want nothing more in the world than to see you actually live the dream that you say you want. Today, I'm a married guy. I'm 40 hours a week at the university. I spend another 20 to 30 hours a week building my agency, working with clients, producing this show. So if you want to tell me that you don't have time, trust me, it's there. But you are choosing where you spend it. So you say you don't have money. Sell some of that jewelry, Andy. Drive a cheaper car. Cut your going out budget in half. You will very quickly have more money to start your creative business than most people do. More than I did when I started. Now, is it going to take sacrifice? Oh yeah. Will it be worth it? More than you know. You don't have a resource problem, Andy. It's not time and it's not money. You have a belief problem. Now, if you're ready to start moving forward, here are 3 small shifts that you can make today. Number 1, reclaim just 1 hour. You've got one. You do have one. Trade 1 scroll session, 1 bar night. Give up a television show. If you sleep 8 hours, you work 8 hours, say 2 more for getting ready and commute, you still have 6 hours a day to do everything else. Yes, you can find 1 to invest in yourself. That's literally 9 full-time work weeks of focused effort. Think about that. You could be 9 work weeks ahead of where you are right now this time next year. Number 2, audit your priorities. Where your money goes is what matters and what values to you. So cut a subscription, sell one of your status symbols, buy a course, invest in the life that you want, not the image that you want to project. And ask yourself this one very important question. This is a trick that helps me all the time in the way I invest my time. Will this matter in 2 years or in 5 years? So I'm not saying miss out on your niece's birthday party. I'm saying, is it really going to matter if you got high score on that video game in 5 years, or is it going to really matter if you've gotten your business started and your creative life going in 5 years? Now, if it's not something that's going to matter in 2 years or 5 years, why is it taking your time or money now? Number 3, face the fear, Andy. Gently, but face it. Ask yourself this one question, and this will probably be more useful to you than anything else in the video. If I believed I could succeed, what is the first step I would take today? And then go out and take it. Not the whole thing. Don't tackle that whole big issue of, well, I got to get over here. Just take that one small step, that one thing that you would do today if you believed you could not fail. One small step a day. That's momentum. That is forward motion. And that, Andy, is how you break free. Now, for a lot of us, this isn't just Andy's story. This is your story. Mine, yours, ours. As a creative, fear is always going to whisper in your ear. It's just the way it is. Shame is going to follow you whenever you haven't lived up to your word or lived up to your own expectations. But you were meant to rise. And let me make it plain, you will fail. You will have setbacks. But that isn't actually what stops people. I have been in this business for 36 years, and believe me, I have seen more than enough of my share of fails and setbacks. What stops people is simply this: they quit, or they actually never tried in the first place. So the next time that you hear yourself say, I don't have time, or I can't afford to, I want you to pause. Take a breath, check your math, check your heart, because the dream, it's waiting for you, and it's not asking you to come at it perfect. It's not asking you to have 40 hours a week or to have every piece of gear that can possibly be bought that you're going to need. It's just looking for honest effort. Put one foot in front of the other. Now, if this hits home for you, give it a like, leave a comment, tell me your own story about how you've battled through this. And please share this with someone who keeps saying someday, or maybe just someone who needs to hear this someday. It starts now. So walk with me, because we got a lot of work to do, and the view at the top of the mountain, it is worth every step of the climb.